Alright, you see right here, where it says, under Rick Shields, he's brilliant, good athlete. At good athlete. This is my Instagram bio. I have been classifying myself for a year and 2.5 months now as a good athlete. Has something changed? We're gonna find out together. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We got something that we've really never seen before that I want to show to you guys, and then I'm gonna react to it a little bit because it answers a question that I think a lot of you guys had. We're gonna dive right into it. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Sunday. Let's hop over onto the computer screen here. Now, this is the clip from J&A's Golf most recent video. We joined Good, and within it, as you can see, we get this really cool little behind the scenes really meeting. These guys asked Garrett to come sit back, have a meeting after they did a workout towards the end of their video, and essentially discuss them joining Good. Throughout the whole video, they kind of tease that they're down in Dallas to either join Good or to not join Good, but this is going to be the deciding, trip essentially. So it all culminates in this one meeting, which is really cool, and it's cool to see behind the scenes. Now, I'm sure not everything in this meeting was included, but a lot of stuff was, a lot more than I was expecting, and it offers kind of cool behind the scenes. But again, there is one just key moment in here that I want to watch with you guys, and I want to expand on. So let's play it.
But what are we classified as? Like good athletes, members, hybrids?
I don't really know. Hybrids, I guess there's not necessarily like a name for it. Even like, because we've had our core, like we have me, Bubby, Steve, Matt, and Brad. Like that's been our core for a while now. For probably the last, it's been over a year now. And then we have Mo and Blake. I mean, everyone's a member. Like there's not a different definition. It's just like we've been the core, but now like there's just more members.
Yeah.
And so
the core's expanding.
Yeah, exactly. The core is expanding. So like even if you guys are living in Michigan and whatnot and doing y'all's thing, like still good members.
So you might be thinking to yourself, Nate, why are you showing us this? That is something that I have had probably more questions about than anything, which is over the last 2 years since Grant and Michael left Good, what is a Good member? If people are in Good videos, if they're in their videos consistently, are they a member? Are they not? How does it all work? This is a really interesting tidbit of information to hear from Garrett here in this setting about kind of how they define member/athletes now, which is essentially anyone seemingly that's part of their team is a good member in his own words. Even if these guys are in Michigan or I'm in Vancouver doing my thing, like there was a lot of parallels that I could draw from him talking to these guys about their channel to like my own channel. Like me doing my thing, channel grew kind of quickly, obviously not as big as them, but I'm also making very different style of content. And they brought me on and I'm now part of the ecosystem, and I love the company of Good. I've been a part of them now for over a year. I love the apparel, I rock it, it's unreal. And to hear him say that it's kind of like you're still a member even if you're not physically there was kind of cool. But do I think that means that me, Nate Edwardson Golf, is a member of Good? I still probably wouldn't say that, and here's why. I think this is me extrapolating on this. I think that Good is using the term member now to associate with people who are involved in the channel in this type of way, the Mo Blake way. These guys, even their core group, those are members, right? I think the core is the definition of like someone who's like forever punched in there for the most part, and the other guys are a growing part of that core, a growing part of the team, and will be used, like we've talked about in previous videos, or like we've speculated on in previous videos, to be subbed in and out of content, part of the roster that can rotate in and out, which is sweet. However, I do think there is still probably a slight difference of, because I think there are other people, like I think Mason Green is on an apparel deal. I think there are a couple, Luke Clanton's on an apparel deal. I'm not saying I'm on the pro golf level apparel deal, but I'm on the content side. But I also like those guys for the most part, although those guys have appeared in Good videos. But for the most part, I don't appear in a Good video. So I don't think I would ever classify myself as a Good member because I'm never in their content. I'm a sponsored athlete, we'll say. I like to identify as an athlete because that is what I am. It's what I've been my whole life. Sponsor, content creator, whatever. Whereas these guys, I think they are entering in as a bit more member. So I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting tidbit because so many questions around these guys specifically, but just in general over the last literally 2 years since Garrett and Michael left and this core six was kind of broken and people came in and people came out. There was a lot of like confusion, I guess, around how this, you know, group was operating with individuals coming in and coming out. But my guess is, again, I don't know this, my guess is that these guys are going to be involved for a long time to come. It was really nice to hear Garrett say similar things to what were said to me when I signed with them, which is like, we just want you to do what you do. Like, we want to support what you do, and, you know, you just keep doing your thing, keep killing it. Like, I can say with 100% honesty, hand to God, since I've signed with Good over a year ago, they have never once interfered with any of my content. They have never once asked me to make a video about anything. They've never once asked me to take down a video about anything. They've never once gotten upset with me for making a video, even though I make videos about them all the time, and sometimes saying things I like and don't like. They truly do just support this channel, and I am where I am making videos today in large part because of them. So I appreciate the heck out of it, and to hear Garrett using similar verbiage to these guys, it definitely gives me confidence that their channel is just going to keep skyrocketing. They're probably just going to have more resources, both monetarily and connection wise, to grow their channel even further, which is great. So I think they're going to be showing up in good videos decently often, but they're going to be, again, in Michigan by the sounds of it. They're, you know, there was talk in this video, there's a clip where Garrett asked if they'd want to live in a content house with him. So potentially, maybe that's a different content house in Texas, but regardless of where they're living, they're still going to be doing their own thing, traveling for good weeks when needed. And I think that's a model we're going to see going forward. But anyways, I thought that could answer a question for you guys. Let me know your thoughts on it all in the comments below. Have a great Sunday.
Living in Michigan and whatnot and doing y'all's thing, like, still good members.
Screw it. I'm a good member.